Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Welcome to our talk show, Living in Digital Era. I'm Fatan. I'm with Habuza.
And today we're going to talk about how technology changed our daily life. So from how we work, study, and even communicate.
Yes, and today we have two special guests. He have a good skill in
Yes.
digital era,
Yeah.
and for make faster, we call the speaker. Please welcome Lutfan.
And Atif. So yeah, this is the our special guest. So you
Yes.
can introduce yourself first.
Hi everyone, I'm really happy to be here and my name is Muhammad Lutfan Mashkur, or you can call me Lutfan. I'm from Jonggol and especially I'm here to be speaker in digital era, how to live in digital era with good condition.
Okay, and hello, and thank you for inviting me. My name is Muhammad Atif Muzaffar, and I'm from Jonggol, Bogor, and thank you for.
Okay, so let's start with the simple questions.
Yes.
Yeah. What does living in the digital area mean to you?
Okay, for me, living in digital era means that almost everything we do involve technology. Talk to people from different countries and share ideas instantly. But it also we must learn how to use technology in a smart and safe way.
Yeah.
Yes, I get the points. And for Atif,
Okay,
how?
I agree with Lutfan. And the digital era is when the information spreads is very quickly, and we can learn new things, like talk to people from the different countries and share ideas instantly. But it also means we must learn how to use the technology in a small and safe way.
Yes, that's true. Technology gives us many benefits, but we must also be careful with how we use it.
Okay, well, so we're gonna get into the part 2. So this is the technology in daily lives.
Yes.
For Lutfan, our
Okay.
special guest, as a content creator, how has the digital era changed your daily routine?
It changed a lot. Every day I check my social media, reply to comment, and create new videos or posts. I can work anywhere, at home, in a cafe, or even while traveling, but sometimes it's tiring because people expect new content every day.
Wow, that sounds fun and also challenging. What about you, Atif? Uh, how has technology changed your job as a teacher?
Before the digital era, everything was on paper, books, notes, and exams. Now, I use the online platforms like Google Classroom, Google Meet, and others like Zoom Meeting and others, and the digital quiz like Bluecat quizzes and others. And it helps a lot, but sometimes students get distracted by games or social media during the class.
Yeah, that's one of the downside. Uh, Technology helps, but it can also make us less focused. So
Okay, I already get your points, Atif and Lutfans, and we go to the part 3, that is advantage of the digital era. Uh, let's talk about the positive side. What are some advantage of living is in digital era?
For me, the biggest advantage is opportunity. Anyone can share their ideas with the world. You don't need to be famous. If your content is good, people will watch it. The internet gives everyone a chance to grow.
And in Luton Point is that's true. I think the technology also makes learning is easier. The students can find free lessons, join online course, or learn from YouTube or other social media platform. Education becomes more open and flexible.
Yeah, we can also stay connect with a family and friends, even if they live far away. So I think maybe I in US and then you are in
Yeah.
Indonesia, so we can still communicate, right?
Yeah.
So
And exactly, one video call can bring people together
Yes, yes.
and not per that distance. Okay, and we go to the part 4. That is, we want to explain about
negative about the negative effect of the digital era, right?
Yes.
So but of course there are also some negative effects. What do you think they are for Lutfan?
Yeah, social media can sometimes make people feel insecure. We often compare our life to others and forget that social media isn't real life. Also, online hate or negative comment can really hurt creator. So don't comment negative to creator because it can hurt them. It's a cyberbullying.
Okay, I agree with the Lutfan point. And in the education, I see many students losing focus because of their phones, and some also believe fake news or share wrong information without checking the first of that information.
Yeah, that's a serious problem today. Misinformations and cyberbullying.
So important to be a smart internet
Yes,
users.
of
So
course.
we shouldn't believe everything we see online. So we have to filtering first. This is the right or this is the wrong issue. So yeah.
Exactly, we need the digital literacy. We must knowing how to use the internet wisely and protect our data and check the facts before we sharing to other people.
Okay, thank you for Lutfan and Atif. We already done for part 4, and we go to the next part.
Part 5.
Yes,
Yes.
balancing digital and real life. We all use technology every day, right? But
Yes.
how do you balance digital life and real life?
Okay, I try to do a digital detox sometimes. I turn off my phone for a few hours or a few days and spend time outside, maybe with friends or family. It helped me relax and get new ideas for content.
And
Right.
I also tell for my students to take a breaks. You can go outside, play sport, or read a real book, not in the like ebook or digital book. And it is important to rest your eyes from mind for screen.
Yeah, that's very true, Atif and Lutfan. So sometimes we are busy scrolling social medias like
Yeah.
Reels, TikTok, and sometimes YouTube Shorts, and then we forget to live in the real world, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with your opinions. Like real book is not the ebook. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Technology is useful. With technologies, we can use for educations. We can use for get medical knowledge, and we can do with have a social media and others. But with the technology, we must control it, not let it control us.
So we're gonna go to the part 6, the future of the digital era. So now let's talk about the future. What do you think the digital world will look like in the next 10 years?
I think artificial intelligence will grow even more. AI will help us create faster and smarter, but we must remember that creativity and emotion are still human strengths that machine can replace.
Okay, I agree with the Lutfan opinion. I believe in the future, education will be more personal. Each student will have the artificial intelligence tutor or AI tutors that helps them study in their own style. But we must also think about ethics. How to use AI is responsibility.
Yes, that's interesting. So the future sound exciting, but also something we must prepare for.
And yeah, I think enough for the part 6. Then we go to the part 7,
Yeah.
like advice for the audience. So this is the advice, right, for the audience. So before we close, can you give one piece of advice for everyone living in a digital era?
Sure. My advice is use technology to express yourself, not to impress others. Be real and share something positive online. It's my advice.
And mine is never stop learning. The digital world changes very fast. Keep exploring, stay curious, and use the technology to help people.
Okay, so we go to the next part. This part 8, digital creativity and innovations. And we have talked about how technology affect our life, but it also open doors for creativity. What do you think about digital innovations?
Oh, it's amazing. Anyone can be creative now. We can make music, design art, or even create short film or Android application using just a phone. Technology gives us tools to bring our ideas to life.
Yes, and it also inspires our collaboration. The students can work together online to make the project, design apps, or even start the small business using the like online platform. And creativity has no limits in the digital world.
So yeah, that's so true. It's not just about consuming content. It's about creating something meaningful too.
Yeah, I get the points, Lutfans and Atif. And we next to the next part, this part 9, about online safety and privacy. We have mentions being smart online, but safety and privacy are also very important topics. What advice would you give about that?
First, never share your personal information carelessly, like your password, your
Yes.
address, or your school name. And you must always check if a website secure before you signing up or do something in that website.
Yes, and for creators like me, it's also important to handle hate comment wisely. Don't engage in negativity, report, and block instead. Protect your mental health as much as your data.
Yeah, I got it. Good, and this is great points. Staying safe online means protecting both your information and your emotions. So we're gonna go into the part 10. This is the digital citizenship and responsibility.
Yes, finally, let's talk about being a good digital citizens. What does that mean to you?
Okay, for me, it means using the technology responsibly, and you must respecting others online, not spreading hate, and giving the credit when when you use someone's work.
Exactly. It's about being kind and authentic. And not pretending to be someone else, but what we post can influence others. So we must use our voice for good.
So yes, every click, shares, or comment matters. Being a good digital citizens help build a better online community and for everyone.
Dah.
Done?
Dah, cut. Well, thank you for Lutfan and Natif. You already give our advice about the technologies and technologies in digital era, and thank you so much.
So today we have learned that living in a digital era give us many changes, but also challenge. It's our responsibility to use technology wisely. So because technologies can be bad and can be good. For this is for the user. So we have so we are become a users. We have to be wisely and filtering. This is the bad informations or this is the good information, this is the right or the issue. So yeah, so my advice is use the wisely technology.
Yeah, the important things, you must stay smart and stay safe, and don't forget to enjoy the reward, because the technology is have bad things and good things, and you must control it, and you must to be smart peoples and stay safe with when using the technologies.
Thank you so much for having us. It was a really good occasion for me to speak in this talk show, and I hope all enjoy and all get a benefit from us.
Okay, yes, I enjoyed this talk a lot. Thank you for inviting me for this event, and thank you for
so much, guys.
this new experience for me, and it was really fun. Thank you.
Okay, and thank you for everyone's for watching this live this video about education. So thank you also thank you for our both star special guests
Yes.
Atif and Lutfan, and thank you.
Okay, and thank you guys to watching our talk show, Living in Digital Era. Don't forget to subscribe
Yes.
our channels, and don't forget to support all. Until then, and see you next time, and stay digital but stay. Okay, thank you guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.